X-Men. This is coming from My Time to Shine. Hello. Apparently, they want the Black Panther director himself, Ryan Coogler, to direct the X-Men in the MCU. I couldn't think of anyone better, actually. Coming to think about what the X-Men represent, and Ryan Coogler himself, this is a great fucking choice for the X-Men. Now, he's been up there for me to direct Avengers Secret Wars. You know, I'm thinking, I'd love to see him direct Secret Wars. Avengers 5. But they want him to do X-Men. Now, you know, Ryan Coogler just hasn't done the Black Panther films. I don't want to criticise Black Panther 2 so much. My unofficial review of Black Panther 2 was, it's the best time you'll have at a funeral. Black Panther 1, amazing. Creed, amazing. Fruitvale Station. Have you seen Fruitvale Station?
I have, yeah.
That film is something else. It's amazing. And he's working with Michael B. Jordan right now on a vampire film set in the past. I'm pretty sure him and Warner Brothers are making their own Blade film before Marvel gets to it. But yeah, what do you think of Ryan Coogler directing X-Men?
Yeah, I like the idea of it. I'm not sure, because obviously we're probably very likely going to get a Black Panther 3 later down the line.
Which I need to add to this. He has officially signed on to Black Panther 3.
Right, okay, so with that being said, this guy is busy and he likes to take his time really sort of perfecting and getting a film right. I'm not saying that as a criticism.
I don't think we're seeing
MCU
MCU X-Men until 28, though, at least.
Yeah, even with that being said, this guy is one of the most successful directors. I think, like, critically wise, he's like, you know, from the movies I've seen that him direct, they've all been absolutely phenomenal. Obviously with the second Black Panther movie, it was a very hard thing to...
A lose-lose situation.
Yeah, it was just kind of... He made the best out of it, I think, though. He made the best out of the worst situation.
100%.
He had essentially, like, he had no real control over much anymore. It was a rough time, you know. But yeah, I still think that he definitely could do X-Men. It's just a case of, I don't want his schedule to be taken too much time to do this, because obviously he's going to want to do his own films on the, you know, that aren't MCU, and then when he eventually does go on to do Black Panther 3, I want him to be sort of all in, all focused, like he is with all of his other films. I don't want him to be worrying about, X-Men this, and then Black Panther, and then X-Men, and then Black Panther. I think this guy just needs, you know, he needs the focus, you know. Not that it's because he can't, you know, multitask things, it's just he doesn't, you know, I don't want him to be too stressed out for it, because at the end of the day, this guy, you know, he deserves the time, and we're more than happy to wait for the films that he brings out.
Yes,
they just come out and it's exciting.
No, he is an amazing talent. He really is. And waiting till it probably will. It's going to be after Secret Wars we get our first X-Men film, I believe. Yeah. Now that's, where does the next Black Panther film fit in between that? Does it come out after Avengers 5, in between Avengers 5 and 6? Probably. Because Marvel Studios is either going to want to kick off the new universe after Secret Wars, because we're pretty sure it's going to reboot after Secret Wars, like a soft reboot. They're either going to want Fantastic Four or X-Men up there right away to get going. So you'd think that that'll be the first film. X-Men, definitely.
Yeah, like I say, I would very much like him to. I think for me personally, I would love it if he'd finish the Black Panther trilogy first, and then we could go into talking about him directing other Marvel projects.
Yeah.
But X-Men is a good shout though. I think definitely it would be a great film, and it would have some really sort of like just everything that Ryan Coogler has managed to do. It would work so well with X-Men.
Yeah. You look
100%.
You look at a film like Fruitvale Station and how that deals with discrimination and stuff like that, and you take something like that and you translate it over to the X-Men, which is all about bigotry, discrimination and stuff like that. That is why I see this working perfectly with this director. Someone who gets it and understands it and can put it in these characters in a very real form. Yeah, no, definitely. If this ends up being true, because My Time to Shine Hello, yeah, they're a good source. They get stuff right. Not everything right, but they get stuff right. But I really want this to be true now. Like, I wanted Coogler to do Secret Wars.
Yeah,
I would much rather him not do Secret Wars and do X-Men.
Like I said, I think, for me personally, I think he should just finish his, Black Panther trilogy, get that
finish Black
over
Panther.
and finish with. Let him have all the focus, and, it's like a James Gunn situation. It's just like, let him do what he needs to do and let him take as much time as he needs to get this film as he wants it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we're more than happy to wait. And then, afterwards, I think if he feels like it, if he still wants to stick around into the MCU, as a director or something like that, then, yeah, definitely he's got so much potential to do so many different projects other than X-Men.
I can't remember if we were talking about this. I'm pretty sure Coogler did sign a exclusive first look deal with Disney. So he's deep in the Disney camp.
Yeah.
So
that's good. That's good.
I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure I remember hearing something like that. I know he's doing a film with Warner Brothers right now, but yeah, maybe. Anyway, Coogler, perfect choice. Let us know who you would like to see direct X-Men. Do you think Ryan Coogler's a perfect choice? You might not. You might disagree. You might want someone else completely. But sticking on the topic of X-Men, Kyle,